Hi guys, my name is Steve B. I'm coming to you today to talk a little bit about staying sober for today. Where I am right now, I'm at the park, my favorite place, and I want to talk to you guys about a little bit about emotions. You know, wow, I think you guys, I think everybody can identify with emotions. I know I can when I have to. When I have to deal with them. I'm not an expert at it. I'm far from it. I'm fighting some freaking wicked emotions, and I don't even know where to start. And it brings me back to a very good friend, one of my best friends in recovery. He passed away many years ago, and his name was Duncan. And I mean, he was a real friend, partner. He had a lot of wisdom. I don't know if he realized it for the time, but he had a lot of freaking recovery wisdom, and I got to love him a lot. He was a good dude, and it was really sad when he passed away because I miss him and I miss him today. You know, I'm I'm sitting here today. Today is April 28th, 2025. And I'm sitting here, just kind of feeling sorry for myself. It's like I can't put my finger on any one thing, but self pity is my biggest enemy, and it's almost like the devil's having his way with me today. He's just having a time, like, and laying on the self pity feelings and this and that, and I want to punish this person, that person, the other person. This is old behaviors that I used to do when I was growing up. I have to let go of this kind of stuff because nothing good's gonna come out of self pity, feeling sorry for myself. You know, I thought, well, what am I gonna talk to you guys about? Well, this is the thing I'm dealing with today. So I thought I'd talk to you today about it. Do any of you guys ever go through the having self pity? It sucks. It sucks. It makes the whole world a terrible place. There's a guy here that I usually walk with, and I didn't even want to walk with him today. I kind of avoid him. I bet there's a lot of things going on with me, and to look at them and say, well, the meeting, of course, has been waning because the weather hasn't been great. But I so have to, accept that. Until I accept it, it's nothing good's gonna happen. When the weather's nice, yeah, it's beautiful. It's all freaking bouquets of roses and all kinds of pretty flowers. But when it's not, it, it plays with my head, and I let the devil get up there, and I let him mess with me. And I'm not kidding, I do. And I part of me is getting a lot of joy out of hating on this one, hating on that one, hating on the other one. I can't live like that. No good comes out of hate. Really, nothing good comes out of hate. And I don't want to hate. I don't want to feel sorry for myself, and yet, it just seems like I can't help myself. I need to, what is the our recovery stuff say when I'm, overloaded with something. If something's really bothering me a lot, the best thing to do is get out of myself and help someone else. And it's most definitely a positive thing to do. Have I done that? No, not really. Not really. Um, the, you know, so I did my walk. I think I did 4 instead of 3, but who cares? I could use the extra mile to get rid of some of my freaking fat stomach. but I did. You know, and actually, I don't know, it didn't really help, but I thought by talking to you guys, by I'm going to a meeting in a little bit, after I do my video, I'm gonna go to a meeting, right right over there, and I have to let go of some things. I gotta let go of expectations because you know what? I get high expectations and they're not met. I take a dive. I plummet. I don't do well when I have expectations and they are not met. I don't do very well. So I have to learn to accept things and just like go with the way they are. I turn them over to God in the morning, and they're going to turn out the way they turn out, and I have to be okay with that, regardless, regardless of anything. I got to be okay with it. Um, and yesterday I was not. Today I am not. But this is the first positive thing I'm doing. I was walking. I was like, well, I'm not going to say hi to anybody. I'm not going to walk with that guy. The heck with him. And it's all right. It's all right. I'm not hurting people on purpose, but that's kind of like how I react when I'm feeling sorry for myself. And it reminds me of growing up when I had a girlfriend in high school, and I used to punish her for no reason at all. I just like act like mad at her, like I'm not talking to you, or like I got nothing to say, or I'm gonna walk away from you, or and what comes out of that? Only bad stuff comes out of that. I can't go there anymore. I can't do that anymore because nothing good's gonna come out of it. And yet I've been finding myself doing it. I found myself doing it today. Instead of smiling and letting God have the reign of the day, which I want Him to. I've been kind of like just acting like a little kid, kicking his feet, kicking the dirt around, and saying, "You, I don't like anybody. I want people to feel sorry for me." I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. That when I have self pity, that's the way it comes out. That's the way it works. That's the way it goes. And ain't good. Ain't good, guys. It is not good. I um I don't want to live like that. I mean, I didn't get sober to be miserable. There's a sign and a meeting that I've seen through the years, and it says I didn't get sober to be miserable. So why am I being miserable? Because I'll show you, I'll be miserable. And honestly, I've been far from that for a long time, so I don't want to do that anymore. I really don't. And the only one that can stop it is me. I'm the only one that can stop it. Nobody else can. You know, I the only escape I have, like when I feel like this, is like sleep. I'll go to sleep and I won't have to deal with it. So I'm dealing with other things in my head when I'm sleeping. I really have nothing to feel sorry about. I have nothing to feel bad about. Life is fantastic. I mean it really is. When push comes to shove, like I said, I'm next month, which is a few days away next month. Next month I'm gonna be 68, and I'm not a kid anymore, and I don't want to act like a kid anymore. So in a way, it's like okay, put the childish behavior away. God, hold my hand, walk with me, walk with me, walk with me, talk with me. Put things in my path that are gonna take me out of being a whiny little baby, And I don't think there's any other word for it. A whiny little baby. Um, I've been getting too much sun lately. That's why I put the hat on. I want to cover my head. I don't need any more sun on my head. I don't need any more. I'm gonna cover my head so I don't have to worry about that. You know. So what's going on with you guys? You guys okay today? On this April 28th, 2025. Are you doing good? How you doing? I hope everything's okay. Hope everyone's doing well. You know, um, we're not gonna drink today. I'm not gonna drink today, and I don't want you guys to drink today either. I'm here to encourage you that you don't have to. Even bad feelings, emotions, whatever. Like my friend's words come back to my head quite often. Duncan used to say, emotions are God given. So I could deny them all I want, but better to face them and recover, acknowledge them that they're there, because because we're going to have emotions. Emotions are God given, and He wants us to have them because they make us feel a certain way about a certain thing or whatever. So self pity is it's a character defect, because when I feel sorry for myself, it kind of like I what do I do? I feed it until I can't stand it anymore, and then it's like I'll kick the dirt, say okay, that's enough. You know, it's I can't tell you what a beautiful day it is today. Yesterday sucked. It was cold and windy, and I'm like, yeah, nobody wants to come. The funny thing was, as I was leaving, I saw someone driving away that did come, and I didn't even get to acknowledge that person nor want to. I'm sorry, I didn't want to. I was like, well, I mean, two people can make a meeting, and I always said that if God and me are at the meeting, there's two people right there, so it would have been three. um, I'm uh, I'm really I'm glad to come to you guys today, and this is the only thing that was on my mind, because I was honestly feeling sorry for myself really bad. I was going to town. I don't want to do that anymore. It's like I'm gonna go down the park and walk, and I'm gonna stay by myself. I'm not gonna talk to anybody. And if I see them, I'm going to walk on the other side of the road and ignore them. Real nice, huh? Real nice. I was gonna. I did do that. I did that, and well, what came out of that? I felt worse. I can't. I felt worse. I felt worse. I like to acknowledge people when I go by them, so I was waving to people, like saying hi to people and stuff like that. But you know, it's like I mad at myself, so I want to bring other people down to where I am too. And I don't, that's not a good plan. What I have to do on a daily basis is just like turn things over to God instead of saying, God help me. I'm feeling I'm really e- e- experiencing a lot of self pity, and I don't like it, and I want to get out of it. So help me, Lord, if you would, please please help me. And I didn't do that. I just walked and I'm gonna I'm gonna break something. I'm gonna be mean to people. I'm gonna, that's what comes out of being having self pity, and I don't want to do that anymore because nothing good comes out of that. Nothing good. I'm down here today to talk to you guys because I think this is gonna help. I'm glad you guys are there, and I have this video that I could come to and share with you how I am. It's not always great. It's not always great. Sometimes I have things that I have to deal with, and unfortunately, this is one of the tough ones that I got to deal with. Um, I don't like it, but it doesn't change anything, you know. And ah, other than that, I mean, I don't have a lot wrong. I got my new sneakers, my Brooks sneakers, real nice. They're a little expensive, but I like them. I'm glad I got them. I have I don't know. I don't know what I have. I have a beautiful day in front of me where the air is just there's a breeze. There's just a gentle breeze that's just so nice. Feels so good. And what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Maybe I'll go see my daughter and her doggies later. I really enjoy visiting with them, and I think they like having me there. And there's a doggy down here too that I always bump into that I love petting her. I love petting her, and she sits on my feet almost. It's like wow, somebody does care about me, you know. So I got that too. Um, so what's going on with you guys? We're not gonna drink. We're gonna stay sober today. Because today's a day, and one day at a time, we're going to stay sober. We're not going to drink, and we're going to walk with the Lord. I'm going to walk with the Lord. I'm going to walk with Jesus today. I haven't been doing a very good job of it so far, but I'm going to walk with Him the best that I can. Well, guys, I'm gonna I'm gonna go face the rest of the day. I thank you for spending some time with me and helping me unload some stuff that really bothers me. I'm glad I have you guys to come to share that with. And I like to say the age of miracles is still with us, and our own recoveries prove that, and I'm definitely one. God bless you all. Love you guys.